Hi there, ready or not, here I am. It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I'm in the mood to experiment, go figure. So I'm going to put this cool thing on my camera, assuming that I hit the record button. Wait, I must know for sure. I did, and there's the cool thing on my camera. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything today. No moisture in my monitor, please. It's a slightly cooler day than it's been. This is another one or two from my calendar that never really went anywhere because it's just so stupid expensive to ship stuff. Anyway, that's a 35 by 40, I think. Yeah, these are all in my gallery, and they're like, that's a 3 foot by 3 foot, which is awesome. And I thought I'd share for a minute, and that minute's over. So now what I really want to do is this. I want to experiment with two things. One, my Mardi Gras beads, and maybe because they're light they'll work and maybe they won't, but they're the same, they look the same to me as a chain pull. And I was just watching some videos this morning. I wish I could remember the name of the people who were doing them, and that inspired me to want to do something. I don't really want to do something the same as everybody else. I do want a thick layer of white paint because I've begun to notice the same thing everybody else notices, that a thick layer of white paint really helps everything sell up and everything move. And the other thing I want to do is combine it with some colors in my bead dish from Michaels. It's like $5. Buy it with a coupon, be even less. And I'll use those colors sooner or later, but I want some of them now before I start. And I may put my beads or chain into them, or I may not. My idea is really to spread the white paint and then just add some colors basically right there on the canvas and see what happens first before we make any absolute decisions about what should really be happening. This is my Prussian blue. It looks a lot like black. We don't have a lot of sun today because we're expecting a storm. Yesterday I got ready to come out and paint, and it was too late. It deluged. It was just like holy holy rainfall. It was crazy, really, really crazy. That's really pretty. I want a bunch of that one place. I'm getting colors I like. I am really trying to allow myself the pleasure of being kitschy or whatever I need to be to get the effect that I want. And I just love bright colors, and sometimes I love funky combinations. This is a color shift, a mint green that I just started using, and it adds a little something something to things that I like. I haven't put any white in there, and I'm consolidating 2 bottles of white pearl, and I think what I'd like in there is some white pearl. It's almost time to mix a few colors. I'm going to leave that sit a while longer. What am I going to grab? I have some blue that I don't use because it's in the wrong kind of bottle, and there's no marble in there. Boy, that makes me nervous. I don't even know if that's a metallic or not, and it looks too bubbly. I don't want to use it. Never mind. I changed my mind. Recall. Okay, so black for me is always a nice thing. And I saw people use the chain pull, the bead pull, by putting stuff down on their freezer paper, which I thought was an actually pretty clever idea. Kudos to whoever thought that up. I've got some more paint I want to use up. I have some unicorn spit on the way, and I want my smaller bottles for that because they only come in 8-ounce sizes, or the ones I ordered only came in 8-ounce sizes. So I'm going to cannibalize some bottles, and I'm loving my colors over here. I hope you can see that. If you can't, let me move them over where you can. And sometimes I forget to use this awesome pink that I love so much. It's very close to some of my other colors. I'm not sure that was exactly what I wanted right there, but we're not done yet. We're never done. I'm going to introduce you right now to something most people who watch me already, move that away, out of my way, to my OXO omelet turning spatula, listed on my Amazon link right below the video. Get the bigger one if you're going to get one of these. It's cheaper anyway. What am I hitting? Okay, move out of the way. Anyway, I want a nice thick layer of white paint. I have seldom tried to put a layer as thick white paint, come on, stay out of the way, down like this. And I don't even know if it's as thick as I think. I do know I'm going to put my glasses on my face. That way I can tell the difference between white canvas. Come back over here and cover what I missed before I put my glasses on. And see if I need more. But so far, I'm just leaving stuff in my way and wasting time trying to get it out of the way. I'm not going to cover the edges of the canvas yet. And I am just experimenting, just practicing. I do want this freezer paper so it does not blow up over my canvas. And if the wind comes up, that is an issue. So I'm going to fix that right now. Okay, hopefully that's done. Once and for all. Glasses are on. Bubbles are popping. Timer is set. Because my camera shuts off at 20 minutes, I attempt to set a timer to give me a heads up, and it should go off maybe at least a minute in advance of our being done. I have a nice layer of white paint. My OXO omelet turning spatula is going in the bucket. The water bucket that I dump in the grass and the sand out with the weeds. Let's turn this sideways. And because I can always scoop something, I'm going to take my beads and put them on deck, and hopefully they don't get tangled anymore. And I'm going to try what I said I was going to try. For the first time ever, will it work? I don't know. Let's lay that right in there. See what happens. Let's drag it right around and continue playing because we can. Okay, so that's kind of working. And I got paint on my hands already. Go figure. So I'm going to put that over there where my mess is already in existence, and do it again because I can, and see what happens. And then I'm not going to rinse it off either, because I like what happens with the white paint. So we're going to see. Let's go over here first. Doesn't matter how you start. It doesn't even matter if you fail the first time. You can always paint over something and use it as a background. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. This is being my first time. I'm bound to be a little clumsier than the next time. But you've got to practice doing what you like to do, or you never get really good at it. Okay, that's not bothering me, but it does make me want to do what I said I was going to do. Although I really want to try the black or the blue there first. Let's do the blue. It's another because we can moment. And I'm not minding, my Mardi Gras beads seem to be working fairly well. Let's pull that over there. Alright, not enough drama quite yet. So we're going to keep doing this for the same reason, because we can. I'm going to try and lay that right in that string, that line, that mark, that area of paint. I may even rinse this off. Although I'm still having such a good time playing with it like the way it is, I'm not going to worry about it yet. I haven't put any gold in there. I haven't put a lot of things in there. I'm going to drag that first because this string is kind of long. And I'm having a good time. Can't really complain about a good time. I think I want to play with this first. And I can, since I'm not dipping and randomly adding my chain slash Mardi Gras beads, I can sort of plan where I want things a little bit. And I'm going to learn as I go what I can and what I can't do. So far so good. I do want to rinse off my beads. I keep a water bucket handy. I mention that all the time. Good idea to have one. Bad idea to empty down your pipes. Okay, well, I still love that. I still haven't done any black. And here's my favorite color, as long as we're doing this. Let's just have a go. Let's see what happens. I haven't put any gold in there either. Oh, I like that part. I don't want to mess with it. And I like this too, but I do want to mess with it. I was thinking about whether I wanted to do a comb. I'm just going to get the paint on my hands. I really do like the way the plastic beads are working for me. But I am going to clean them off again. And it occurs to me I have quite a few of these things. Now, being that the background paint is kind of heavy, we don't know what's going to happen if I decide to add some other paint. But we want to know, so let's do that. Let's bring this back over here. Scoop some paint up. Let it go down. I want a shovel. Okay, I have shovels. I have shovels, and now I'm going to use one. Ooh, and I got gorgeous colors. Look at those stripes. Does not make me want to stick a chain in them at all. Ha! I'm having a good time. It does make me want to play fast and loose. Where is my edge catcher? I have an edge catcher. You know, I just can't do things the same as anyone else. And I need a variety of textures. So let's let that go right down over there. And let's let it drag over. And then go back again. Not too far though. Okay, so I know I want to do something else, but what is it? If I put something over here, I haven't tried as much manipulation of the shovels as you would expect. I think it's time to keep the paint clean, or off my surfaces as best I can, which means bring my edge catcher back again. And this happens to be one with a hole in it, so I'm not too impressed with myself for not noticing that until this moment. But by using an edge catcher, I can let the paint also roll down the edge and keep some coherency in the pattern. And one of these times, I'm going to dip a chain in there, or, excuse me, my Mardi Gras beads. I'm not sure when that's going to be, because I'm having a good time. I'm having a very good time. I'm going to grab a skewer. I got 4 minutes left. It might be a two-parter. I am going to grab a skewer and move some of my stuff out of the way. I want to stick my skewer right into that paint and pull it up. and over. Let's just rub my finger over there. See if wet paint will lead wet paint. I've got some pretty purple I don't want to see go, but I don't think I get to keep it either. Okay, so we have lots of nice paint, but we don't have nearly enough orange, in my opinion, right now. I'm trying to get every last drop of paint out of this bottle. It's not really working, but I'll have to clean it out. So let's grab some other orange. Yes, my red-orange metallic. And maybe we'll go back to scooping again. I have littler scoops. Maybe a littler scoop? I think so. Alright, I have something to rest my shovel in. I might use it again, so I'm going to leave it to the side. Yep, I'm not minding that a bit. I'm not getting to the chain pull much, though, but I am enjoying it. I think I'm tempted, since we're down to 2 minutes, to tell you that I have no other income than what I earned from YouTube, and I just started in April, so I expect it'll work out in time, but not yet. And if you would like to help me keep making videos and experimenting, I have PayPal and Patreon links in the description below the video. Dip that bamboo skewer right in there and let the paint pick up and put down. And also icons on my header for PayPal and Patreon. And I'm really kind of thinking we're going to wind up going for something else. Let's find my chain. What did I do with my chain? It's probably in the bucket. Oh, I hope not. Alright, I hid the chain on myself. Let's grab a new chain. Let's do this. And pick it up before it gets too weird. And let's do this. Fast and funky with the spirals. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to come back. And I got 1 minute and 28 seconds. If you want to see the dry artworks from my YouTube videos, look for the link to the Facebook Wet and Dry album at the bottom of the description. There's also Pinterest boards there. I'm going to grab a little more paint. Go this way. I'm going to take my Princeton Catalyst spatulas, which I adore, and scrape all the rest of the paint right out of there. I could swipe with that spatula, but I don't think that that's what I want to do. I know after that timer goes off in a minute, there will be some more time. Okay, I lied. Just went right ahead, right in front of you, and lied, and swiped anyway. Okay, so my edges are kind of covered. I know I can pull the skewer down somewhat. I also know that heavy white paint under there is going to help if I torch. It would be probably a good idea to try and see what happens. I am liking combining different methods. I think it's pretty cool. I'm inclined to take a little something something from over here. And I don't know if I want to keep all that or not. I dripped. Okay. Splooge. And I lost my pretty pink color. Oh well, the solution for that is right here. Alright, so we got 1 minute from now. And I think I'll leave that timer right next to me in case I forget when I start the recording again. We have no idea how this is going to come out. Or what I'm going to do next. Honestly, because it's all new. Paint heals paint when it's thick, and this is thick. I also might tip. Let's see what happens with you guys when you tip. Everything moves. That's okay. Kind of liking that. Alright, I think I'm going to come back in a moment. So I'm going to say Priscilla in Spring Hill at Expressionist Art Studio.